If you're looking for a legitimate dropshipping marketplace, especially with real suppliers and prices, and not some shade middlemen, then this video is for you. Today on the channel, we're going to talk in more detail about Doba and what it is. So sit back, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get to the review. We've all seen those videos, friends. Gurus promising you'll become a millionaire overnight without any effort. But if you've actually tried dropshipping, you know that the reality is quite different. And now let's talk about a typical nightmare scenario. You spend weeks setting up your store and finally get your first order, but then silence. And by the way, a supplier on AliExpress, for example, takes 4 days just to process the order. Then, friends, shipping from China takes up to 4 weeks. So all of this takes a very long time. By the time the product arrives, the customer is already angry. They file a PayPal chargeback, and your Facebook ad account gets a strike for bad feedback. This exact trap kills 90% of stores in their first month. And now you might wonder, how do those top 10% actually scale? First of all, friends, they don't get hung up on logistics. They automate it. And they understand that in 2026, it's not just about selling products, but about building a system. Anyway, today we'll look at a platform that works like your full-scale back office team. That's Doba. This, friends, isn't just a review. I'll show you the exact workflow for building a legally automated store with United States suppliers in 2026. So first, let's break down what Doba actually is. Doba is a United States-based dropshipping marketplace that connects online sellers with verified suppliers. The platform has been around for over 20 years and focuses on automation and reliability. First, friends, let's clear up one misconception. Doba isn't just another product catalog like AliExpress. It's an American marketplace that connects you with pre-vetted local suppliers. Doba has been around since 2002, which is like an eternity for the internet. They didn't just pop up yesterday. They have a mature and well-established ecosystem. And why is this important? 2 words, friends: shipping speed. In the era of Amazon Prime, customers aren't willing to wait 2, 3, or even 4 weeks. Doba's main advantage is its network of United States suppliers who deliver in 3 to 5 days. And it's not just about speed, but reliability too. Doba provides supplier scorecards. Even before picking a product, you see the supplier's rating for shipping times, fulfillment rate, and return processing. This transparency lets you weed out bad partners before they ever affect your business. And it doesn't matter if you're selling through Shopify, Amazon, or TikTok Shop. Doba becomes your invisible but thoroughly vetted operations manager. So who is Doba for? Doba is built for beginners who need an easy start and for store owners who don't want to manually manage suppliers. You don't need to contact factories, arrange shipping, or synchronize products. Inside Doba, you get access to hundreds of thousands of products from suppliers in the US and other countries too. Every product already has its own price and information and shipping and availability. Instead of manual searching, Doba uses AI Picker, a smart tool for product selection. Here, friends, we're not just looking for toys. Here, we're looking for profit. For example, I can say, AI, show me products only with a margin of 40% and higher. That is, AI Picker instantly analyzes the market and cuts out low-margin junk. Let's, friends, look at a real example. For example, educational flashcards for kids on Amazon, they sell for $19.99, while Doba shows a cost of $4.22. That turns out to be $15 from a single sale. When you see the math beforehand, you know exactly how much you can spend on advertising. So you're not guessing, you're engineering profit. So step 2 is data verification. A cheap product isn't everything, friends. The question is it a temporary hype or a stable product? Once AI Picker finds a product, click on it and check the sales history. For instance, a drawing tablet. It might seem like a simple cheap toy, but the data shows stable sales, meaning it's an evergreen product. You also see real stock levels in US warehouses, so you know exactly how many units are in stock. This avoids the situation where you sell 100 items, but the supplier turns out to be out of stock. So step 3 is content. It's the main barrier for beginners. Usually, creating an ad costs hundreds of dollars or even days of filming. Look at the Video Hub, for example, a set of magnetic dinosaurs. Filming such a product is hard, but Doba already has influencer-tested videos ready for download. So you find a product with a 40% margin, download the video, and run ads on TikTok. And all that in 10 minutes. This one feature alone saves you weeks of work. So, phase 4, automation and sales while you sleep. You found a product, and the question arises how to sell it. This is where Doba really shines. You connect Shopify, Amazon, eBay, or TikTok Shop in one click. When you get an order, you don't have to do a thing. Doba automatically accepts the order, charges the funds, and sends the request to the warehouse. The most important thing is inventory synchronization. If your video goes viral at night and you get 500 orders, but the warehouse runs out at 50, you're in trouble. Doba automatically marks the product as out of stock. It protects your reputation while you sleep. So let's break down an honest review, specifically the pros and cons. Let's be honest, friends, Doba isn't perfect, of course, but the pros are US shipping speed from 3 to 5 days, also transparent costs, automation, and verified suppliers. As for the cons, there's the subscription, the catalog is curated, and there's no cheap junk. But honestly, that's even a plus. The subscription filters out random people. The standard plan includes the Elite Academy, where they teach marketing and pricing. You're not just paying for a tool, but for a system and protection. So in conclusion, we can say this: dropshipping in 2026 isn't about working more, but about better systems. You need to stop thinking like a shop owner and start thinking like a CEO. If you want to spend your day dealing with suppliers, go the old way. But if you want to focus on marketing, branding, and growth while the system handles logistics, then Doba is the best partner. All the necessary information will be in the description. The link to Doba is under the video. Go check out the project. As always, it was me, Nick. You were on my channel. See you all soon, and bye!